After 5 days of explosions, air raids, shelling and fighting, Russia and Ukraine are right now holding talks. A team of delegates from Ukraine and Russia have assembled in the city of Gomel in Belarus, which borders Ukraine. The meeting is underway inside the Russian embassy there. Ahead of the talks, the head of the Russian delegation claimed to be seeking an agreement that will be in the interest of both sides. But the Ukrainian president is talking down expectations.
Я могу сказать, что поскольку каждый час продолжения конфликта погибшие украинские граждане, погибшие украинские солдаты, то мы, безусловно, заинтересованы в том, чтобы выйти на какие-то договоренности как можно быстрее. Эти договоренности должны, безусловно, быть в интересах обеих сторон.
Скажу відверто, як завжди, я не дуже вірю в результат цієї.
I will say frankly, as always, I do not really believe in the outcome of this meeting, but let them try. So that no citizen of Ukraine would have any doubt that I, as president, did not try to stop the war when there was a small chance.
Коли був нехай і маленький, але все ж таки шанс.
And as talks get underway, there has been a battle for control in Ukraine's second largest city. Kharkiv has seen heavy street fighting and exchanges of rocket fire. It's around 500 kilometers east of Kiev. Maxar has released satellite images of Russian convoys and tanks moving towards Kiev. The images suggest a large deployment of Russian ground forces moving in the direction of the Ukrainian capital. The convoy is pictured northeast of the Ukrainian city of Ivankiv, with fuel, logistics and armoured vehicles, including tanks, infantry fighting vehicles and self-propelled artillery. But the Russian advance on Kiev has been slowed by logistical failures and fierce Ukrainian resistance. Kharkiv and Kiev still remain under Ukraine's control. In the city of Bucha, the mayor there has filmed a video of damage. The Russian Defense Ministry says its forces have taken control of the Ukrainian cities of Berdyansk and Enerhodar, and Russian troops have also taken over the area, they say, around Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. The Russian army claims people can leave freely from Kiev and claims Ukraine is using civilians as human shields. Well, earlier we spoke to a former member of the Ukrainian parliament, Svetlana Zalishuk. She's in Kiev.
Ukraine always insisted on diplomacy, but we define diplomacy as a dialogue and not surrender. And as a Ukrainian who speaks both Ukrainian and Russian, and as a Ukrainian whose grandparents are Russian ancestors, so my grandparents are from Russia, I want to tell you that I feel a Ukrainian citizen. And it is ugly for me, even a suggestion that a perspective or a chance for peace should be taken from a Russian perspective, that when Putin demands that Zelensky should go, this is just unacceptable. I want to assure you that it's up to Ukrainian population to choose our own presidents. Ukraine cannot and will not concede with its territorial integrity, with its sovereignty. Putin somehow thought that he will be welcomed here, or maybe he would have a victorious war in a couple of days. But it turned out for him to be a real humiliation and international isolation and loss of authority. They report that Putin already has lost thousands of his soldiers here, more than in any other conflict that Putin started since 1991. And they're afraid to report this data to the Russian population. Moreover, Ukraine created several sites where we publish the data about people that killed on our land or wounded or who surrendered, so that their mothers, their parents have access to that information and would be able to get in touch with the Ukrainian government, so we can either bring them back or send back their bodies to be buried. But what we see that Russians just blocked all that communication. This is so inhuman to deny their own mothers to have a chance to bury their sons.